Well, the entire women's college volleyball world perked up when the pride of Homebush, Australia changed from Arizona State and took the Arkansas job. And Jason Watson in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where he's had a busy week and the weather's gotten to him, a little travel woes, but I appreciate you taking time out to chat. How's it going as the head coach at Arkansas?
Yeah, what are we, 9 days into this? And so far, so good. You know, the adage, you don't know what you don't know, is running true right now.
A little knowledge in the wrong hands can be dangerous. But in your case, this is a different situation because the program's not in shambles. It's got to be an interesting time to pick up with the Razorbacks. You got good people back. I mean, not the least of which is Pilar Victoria, a really, really good player, but a decent roster. And it's got to be way different than other jobs that you've had. And that's what I was going with this, was to ask you to compare with taking this one over as compared to like when you were at BYU or at Arizona State.
Yeah, I think the bones and the structure of this program at Arkansas is very much in place. They're a good team with some really good athletes. And you mentioned, Victoria Pilar, and, she's great. Pilar's just tearing it up here, and she's a big piece of this. So we're excited about her. But yeah, so it's a little different. Maybe the curve isn't quite as steep as other programs that I've inherited. And so I'm energized and excited about this opportunity for sure.
I mean, there's a lot of things to ask you about it because when you're at Arizona State, you're in the Pac-12, which is a great league. If Macy Gardner had not gotten hurt last year, I really think you had a legitimate chance to win the national championship. You guys were undefeated and just super. The weather's pretty good in Tempe. And then, you come to the SEC, where at Arkansas, there's been good volleyball tradition, but it's a whole different thing, and it's a different part of the world. And just real curious as to what transpired and made you, like the idea of making the move.
Yeah, I honestly, I arrived in Fayetteville for an interview, and I thought, yeah, there's no way this is going to happen. There's no way. And I was here for 3 days. And at the end of the third day, having met with all of the people and seen their vision and their commitment to volleyball and the things that they wanted to do, I thought this is a phenomenal fit for me professionally, and it's a phenomenal fit for my family. And coaching is hard. It takes a lot of time, but the resources here at Arkansas get me some time back that I can spend with my kids who are 13 and 14, and that's a big deal for me to get some time back. And so the timing was right. I really, really like our administration at Arkansas. And I say that because it was important, because I had good administrative support at Arizona State. So yeah, so off we go. We're now Razorbacks, and we're bringing in the pigs, and
well, just the idea of I mean, I can't wait till the first time when you do a Woo Pig Suey. It's something else, And for anybody who's never been to Arkansas, when the sun shines, which it does sometimes, it will, Jason, trust me. It's a beautiful place. The facilities are fantastic, and Arkansas has a fantastic history of great sports teams, men's, women's, and everything. I mean, so it's not like you're going into a place where that's not the case, and what you said is true.
Yeah, this community here is unlike any other community that I've been involved in terms of its support for the University of Arkansas. It's phenomenal. And the amount of people that have reached out to me to welcome me into this position, and how can we help, and what is it that you need from us? These are people that aren't working at the university, but just in the community. It's been unlike anything that I've ever experienced, and I feel an enormous responsibility to give them a product that they can be proud of.
Well, whereas in the Pac-12, it seems like every single team can compete for a national championship or go to the NCAA tournament, the top of the SEC is a lot smaller. There's an opportunity there to make up some ground and become extremely prominent if things go right. And I'm sure that had to be part of what you looked at.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly, there's a chance for us to elevate this program into the top 2, top 3 in the SEC. But I will say that I think the mean level of performance in the SEC is only going to continue to get better with the recent hires and the recent commitments that volleyball is taking in the SEC. I think it's the next sport within the SEC we're going to see it elevate. And so I think it's an exciting time to be a volleyball coach in the SEC.
Well, I can't wait till we catch up again in the fall and see how things go for you on the recruiting trails this spring, and Woo Pig and all that.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I'm a little concerned which way my accent's going to go, but I think we'll be okay. We'll be fixing to go places with an Australian accent, and so that sounds kind of exciting.